we just made it to Vermont. It's gonna be a fun week. It's the 4th of July, so we're gonna hit up the parade, try to find Bernie, show you around the Mad River, and then make our way over to Burlington and Stowe and explore some of Lake Champlain.
So we drove jet skis from Shelburne to Burlington. We saw some kids jumping off the rocks, and I can remember back in college watching two friends jump off the high one and then complaining about their butts hurting all night.
You run around town like a fool and you think that it's groovy.
We explored Burlington by foot. It's an awesome city with great vibes, cool music, cool shops, cool restaurants, and I got to get one of my favorite slices of pizza, which really isn't that good, but it definitely made me happy.
So we're walking into one of our favorite spots in the valley right now. It's the Warren Falls. It's awesome. This is one of the places where we spend the most time in Vermont, but we're definitely not the only ones. This place is packed on the weekends, and you can see why.
Love really hurts without you. Love really hurts through and through. And it's breaking my heart, but what can I do without you?
Farmers market, coffee, had a bagel earlier, life is good. This farmers market is the essence of Vermont, with community being so deeply felt. It's a beautifully unique market where local farmers, food vendors, crafters, and musicians come together every Saturday to bring the valley to life.
When I was a kid, I always thought that the Warren 4th of July parade was really weird, but now that I'm an adult, I still think it's really weird, but Vermont's weird and it's one of a kind, and that's what makes it awesome.
They call this parade wild, wacky, and wickedly fun, and it is every bit of that. Floats are not required to register, you just have to show up, and it results in some creative, quirky, and often political fun. Bernie Sanders is a frequent leader of the parade, but I was unable to get him on video today. We ended the 4th listening to the detonators and watching the fireworks at Sugarbush Resort.
Alright, so that wraps up our Vermont video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We love summer in Vermont. I know Vermont's usually known for its fall foliage or winter skiing, but this is a great way for us to show you guys that Vermont is a cool summer destination in New England.
Vermont got hit by some pretty heavy flooding, and we decided to pay the Alchemist a visit in Stowe. They teamed up with Farmstead to create a beer and help with some of the flood relief to the communities that are still facing a lot of damage.
We do begin tonight with the catastrophic flooding in the Northeast. Vermont under a state of emergency tonight. Some of the worst flooding in nearly 100 years.
Raging rivers from record-breaking storms bringing new danger to millions.
Make no mistake,
The devastation and flooding we're experiencing across Vermont is historic and catastrophic.
Are you moving much too fast? And the good times that just don't last. If you're always on the go, make an angel in the snow and freeze.
We're here in Stowe, Vermont. This is the home of the Alchemist Brewery. This is one of the best beers in the world. I think you've probably heard of Heady Topper, Focal Banger, but they actually collaborated with Farmstead, which is one of my favorite breweries here in Vermont and super hard to get. And this is the Flood Relief IPA. You may have seen it in the news that Vermont got hammered by some flooding from the rainstorms, so awesome to actually spend some time here at the Alchemist. I've never been here before, even though I've drank their beer a lot, so cool to be here. Cool to support, and I don't know, I love Stowe and all of Vermont, so this is just kind of one of the cool adventures that we've been on this week, and happy to show you guys.
Thanks again for watching our video. It's really cool to be able to show you what Vermont's like in the summer. If you've never visited in the fall, that's my favorite time of the year and favorite season, and I don't think there's a more beautiful place on earth. If you're interested in learning how you can help or inclined to donate to help those that have been affected by the flooding, I've included a list of charities in the description below.